Okay, so at the end of the video, we ran into a couple issues, and I wanted to clear those up to finish off this section of the maze game. First of all, we had some problems with the collision event between the block and the person. And one of the issues was when we pushed the block into a monster, the person would end up in the middle of the block, the boulder. And so there's some things I had to add, some extra logic here. First of all, when we check to see if the collision is free, or the position is collision free, down here we had this set to only solid, and that's what's causing the problem with the person getting inside the boulder. We want to make sure that we check for all things, not just solid things that might be in the way, including monsters. So that's the change I made there, and that seemed to help. Jump to position, this seemed to be correct. Just make sure it says relative. Then I had to put this else statement in there. And the way else statements work is you have the question, if this is true, then you do the next thing. However, if this is not true, then jump over that and go here and do these things. And so since we need to do two things inside the otherwise or the else block, what we need to do is put a start and end of block, and they're right here on the control menu, so that when this is not true, it does both of these things. So we had some trouble pushing the block into a hole, and it would never let us push it there because the block, or the hole was a wall, or a child of wall, and therefore we never actually had the collision event happen. So I put an extra check in here to see if the object at that position is a hole, and if it is, then we're going to allow it, the boulder to move, and once they collide, then the boulder and the hole will disappear. So that's the same as the one above. So a little bit of logic there, but that does seem to clear up the problem with the holes. Now on the hole side, I don't think anything else has changed. That looks pretty good. I think that'll take care of all the issues we have with blocks and holes.